So, assault rifle legislation, more leftist hypocrisy, coming right up. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Common Sense, Logic, and Reason. And as always, thank y'all for joining me today. So, no, there are no actual plans to legalize assault rifles. However, there's a possibility that it could. Now, we know that Trump put forth his replacement for Ruth Bader Ginsburg, and that's Amy Barrett. Right now, she's been confirmed. I believe she's been confirmed already. I'm not sure, but what that would mean is that we would have a Supreme Court that's basically conservative leaning, and we've pretty much had one that was leftist leaning, especially under Barack Obama. Now, we know that the left, and I say this all the time, they're anti-gun. They want to ban all guns. The problem is that they can't just come out and say, well, we want to ban all guns. Some of them do, but most of them don't. They always say we just want, quote unquote, sensible gun laws, even though we have thousands of gun laws on the books. But really, truly, they want to ban guns. They want them all banned regardless. But right now, assault rifles are already illegal. And these are what we would say military style weapons, or any weapons where you pull the trigger and they continue to fire until you take your hands off the trigger. This is what's considered assault weapons now. But let's say that someone decides that could be a person, could be a gun group, could be someone selling guns, decide that it is a Second Amendment right to have an assault rifle. Because according to the Second Amendment, our founding fathers wanted the people to be armed with the same weaponry as the military. Now, of course, that doesn't mean go out and buy an A1 Abrams, or go out and buy that a civilian can go out and buy an Apache attack helicopter. But I don't see how an assault rifle is beyond reason. Now, let's say that someone sues for their right to have an assault rifle. They sue the state, and it goes to the Supreme Court. Now, again, assuming that the Supreme Court will be conservative and lean on side of the plaintiff, let's say that the Supreme Court rules that is your Second Amendment right to own an assault rifle, and thus they make it law, and thus it become national law that assault rifles are legal in all America. Now, the left would lose their minds. The leftist politicians will be saying how this is wrong, and the courts is not supposed to be used to legislate from the bench, and this is unconstitutional. Of course, they will have a newfound love of the Constitution now. The media will be losing their mind, saying how this is the worst thing in the world, and that America is going to be less safe. You're going to have all these snowflakes, right? They're going to be, I guess, bring out their pussy heads. And they're going to be marching protesters saying how they don't feel safe in this country anymore, and they're going to leave. Much the same thing they were saying when Trump won. And then, speaking of Trump, it's going to be all Donald Trump's fault, because he basically made the Supreme Court conservative. And you'll have a whole bunch of governors and mayors saying that they're not going to comply with it. Just like they're going to say we're not going to comply with it, especially in California. If you bring assault rifles, you're going to be charged, even though they have no legal basis, because they can just simply be sued because it's legal law now. Now, where is the hypocrisy in this? Well, if you're informed in actual woke, real woke, not leftist woke, you probably know where I'm going with this. Now, this scenario that I painted out was the exact same scenario in which same-sex marriage got legalized. Now, California, surprise, surprise, they put a vote before the people, and the people in California voted against same-sex marriage. And I think it was something like 55 to 45. They voted against same-sex marriage. A gay couple sued the state. It went to the Supreme Court, and the then leftist-leaning Supreme Court voted in favor of same-sex marriage, and same-sex marriage became law. It became law in America, And I believe there was one person that I'm aware of that said that they're not gonna uphold this, which didn't really last long. But you didn't see a whole bunch of conservatives. I mean, everyone was upset about this decision, but people were saying, well, we're going to follow the law. You don't see all these conservatives. You didn't see all the conservatives running around and protesting and saying how they were going to lead the country. But conservatives are supposed to be the ones that hate. And again, these same leftists have no problem whatsoever from legislating from the bench when this happened. And this again, just another example of the hypocrisy of the left. They claim to be, accepting, and they're all accepting and all for everybody until you disagree with them. But this is just more leftist hypocrisy, and I can see something like this happening, and really truly, not just gun legislation. There's a whole lot of conservative issues, such as if someone gets sued for a Christian bakery gets sued for not wanting to make a cake for a gay wedding, where they get taken to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court, conservative Supreme Court, will rule on their side that a person has a right to not bake a cake for a wedding that conflicts with their religious belief, and so on and so forth. But the thing is, by the left, they can't complain because we can easily bring up gay marriage. But anyway, y'all, that's my 2 cents on this. Is there legislation out there for assault rifles? The legalized assault rifles? No, but I guarantee you it can happen. But anyway, y'all, as always, until next time.